I want you to think about the work before the work, because preparation is the key to success. Are you the representation of your brand? Are you showing up early? Never mind on time. Are you showing up prepared? Because you choose to raise the bar. It's your choice. This is not just a lifting thing. This is about quality of standards. How many of you are ready for Black Friday? You got a Black Friday promotion. What's interesting is Black Friday, what does everybody expect when they're a buyer on Black Friday? What do they expect? They expect a deal. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about being prepared and putting in some reps so that when people ask you for a deal, you know exactly what's going on. There are cultures that they will ask for a discount. That's just part of the way that they were grown up. Some of you are smiling right now, right? It's okay. We need to deal with it. So I'm going to show you the SOS. For some of you who aren't familiar with the SOS, it's the sales objection system, hence the SOS dojo, where we practice, we put in reps. Okay? It's a two-step system. How many steps? 2. Thank you. 2 steps. Step 1, you're going to acknowledge. And then step 2, you're going to? Step 1? Step 2? Step 2? Okay, you guys are listening. Awesome. All right. So now that's the blueprint, but hang on a second, kids. Just because you know the blueprint doesn't mean that you're going to get it. It needs practice. So what we believe in the dojo, it's the old story of tell me and I'll forget, show me and I might remember, involve me and I'm going to understand. So we're going to get you involved right now. We're going to do some reps together. And the 9 laws of learning, there's actually 8 laws from John Wooden. His 8 laws, and we added a 9th law. It's information, demonstration, and then imitation. Now some of you go, imitation? Oh my God, I don't want to imitate. I don't want to be a robot. Don't worry. First thing we're going to start with is you're going to do law number 4 is repetition. What's law number 5? What's law number 6? What's law number 7? What's law number 8? Here's the fun part. Most of you skip to this way too fast. Don't worry, I don't want you to be a robot. You need to do it the way the master tells you to do it, and then what you do is you do it your own way with authentication, okay? If you skip too quickly to authentication, then you're winging it. You know the blueprint, great. Do it the way that we're teaching you to do it. Then do it without a script. And be yourself. You just need to know how the synaptic response happens. 38% of the way we communicate is tone of voice. We practice, this is a skill. 55% is body language. So here's the objection. What kind of deal can you give me? The beauty of this particular objection is actually it's an ask to buy question. It tells me that somebody really wants to do it. However, when you offer something that is of great value, how do you feel when somebody asks you for a deal, Shab? Heartbroken. That's okay. Offended. Thank you. What do you think the look on your face is when you're heartbroken or offended on a Zoom call with someone? Yeah. Right? It's not necessarily the best. So now the question becomes, what can we do to be able to change that and maintain our high energy? So if I said, Ferris, what kind of deal can you give me? Just read it.
I can appreciate that you're looking for a good deal.
Ask me the question.
What exactly did you have in mind?
That's it. And then I can appreciate that you're looking for a good deal. What exactly did you have in mind? What kind of deal can you give me? Read it.
I can appreciate that you're looking for a good deal. What do you have in mind? What kind of deal can you give me?
I can appreciate that you're looking for a good deal. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to give you some cues on this in a quick second. I'll give you a quick hint right now. Give Ferris a round of applause, by the way. All right? Many of you, when you're on a sales call, you do this. You're active listeners. And you can say, I can appreciate you're looking for a good deal. And what am I saying? You're saying yes. I'm going to suggest to you that you actually go, I can appreciate you're looking for a good deal. What exactly do you have in mind? You're still polite, and you're saying no. 55% of the way we communicate is body language, you guys. So there are cues like this that we practice when we meet up on our calls, that we practice these. And some of you, when you do it, you're like bobbleheading and it doesn't really work that well. That's okay, because you got to embrace the suck. I talked about it earlier. So right now, just worry about the words, practice the words. Eventually, I'm going to take the words away, okay? And I'm coming out in the audience. You guys better be doing the exercise. Go ahead. You say to her, what kind of deal can you give me?
What kind of deal can you give me?
You say back to him.
You said you are looking for a good deal.
What exactly do you have in mind?
And then, what exactly do you have in mind?
Now you say to him, what kind of deal can you give me?
All right.
Go ahead.
What kind of deal can you give me?
Now you.
I can appreciate that you're looking for a good deal. What exactly do you have in mind?
Now
what kind of deal can
you got it. Do it, bro. Just go ahead. Go
Okay.
first.
So he starts, and then I say those two, and then
Then
it
you
goes
then you say, what kind of deal can you give me?
to him,
To him.
and then and we go back and
Right.
forth.
Just go.
Gotcha.
Okay. What kind of deal can you give me?
I can appreciate you looking like.
Just read it.
I can appreciate that you're looking for a good deal. What exactly do you have in mind?
Now back to him. What kind of deal can you give me? Say it to him. You say,
What kind of deal can you
give me?
What kind of a deal can you give me?
Now you say it back to him.
I can appreciate that you're looking for a good deal. What kind of deal do you have in mind?
Now say it back to him. What kind of deal can you give me?
Same respect.
Just go, what kind of deal can you
Oh,
give me?
what kind of deal do you have
Just
in mind?
keep going back
Oh,
and
I
forth.
see.
That's it.
You almost get lost in it.
That's the point. Just keep going. Hi.
Hi.
Let's go.
I can appreciate that you're looking for a good deal. What did you have in mind?
Over to her. What kind of deal can you give me? Say it to her.
Say again?
What kind of deal can you give me? Your turn.
I can appreciate that you're looking for a good deal. What kind of deal do you have in mind?
Now say it back to me.
What kind of deal can you give me?
Excellent. Back and forth, back and forth. How are you, Charlie? Good to see you.
You too.
So
Hi, are we doing-
we have been practicing. We have.
Oh, I believe you. So let me hear it.
You're a B man. Come on.
What kind of deal can you give me?
I can appreciate looking for a good deal. What do you have in mind?
Back to him.
What kind of deal can you do for me?
I can appreciate you looking for a good deal, but oh no, not but. Sorry.
It's okay.